Alright, so I don't know whether or not y'all can see, but we still got Mr. Squeaky here. So I am going to the channel. We are going to try to find whether or not we are live, and if we are not, then I've got to figure things out. And I've got to figure things out. So, oh, there it is. Oh, and let's make sure we're muted over here. Okay. I gotta do this so I can find the comments.
Oh.
Okay, so it's us.
Hey, everybody.
Well, they already heard us.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
I have made it on time for once. Yes, you did, Jelly. Sketchy Skies. Haven't seen you in here in quite a while, so nice to see you again. And it sounds like we got some stuff happening outside. Sounded like a gunshot.
The regular old stuff.
And yes, I am in my Olaf pajamas. I haven't... She said something about pajama bottoms, so I went ahead and threw these on so she felt better about it. So, yeah, other than that, this is pretty much a Q&A. My wife's with me. It looks like there's a lot of buffering going on. We love a good pajama day. That's right.
So, I'm in my pajamas, too. So.
Well, kind of, sort of. Her bottoms are pajamas, but her top is just a normal top.
Oh, but it matches.
It does match. I will give that. But both of mine match. I got Olaf bottoms, Olaf tops.
Well,
so,
aren't you special?
Oh, I'm special, all right.
I know.
But yes, tonight is pretty much random. I believe his name is Claude. I can't remember his name. It's hard for me to pronounce names right. I told him I'd try this week to do a live stream of Amphibia or, the Owl House, or just something talking about it. So I figured she's on the road with me this week, or at least she was. We were doing good up until that last night where I just got fed up with no room whatsoever. So yeah, now we're here. And other than that, this is a Q&A. We'll talk about the Owl House. We'll talk about whatever y'all want to ask us. We're an open book, stuff like that. So by all means, either that or we could just, we could sit here and chill with y'all. Me and her could talk about whatever we feel like. I don't know yet. Depends on how the stream goes. And if y'all have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment. But until then, what do you want to talk about?
Hummingbirds.
Oh, hummingbirds. Okay. So, but first, I'll start. LOL. Jelly Pop Rocks. Actually, Jelly, I did mention I did mention you to her because she's talking about some, books. We had someone by the name of Shidoni Art. She was working on it, but life's, she's got a lot of good stuff going on in life. She's just got too busy. So, possibility of maybe get on Instagram. We could talk to you about that later on. I don't know. It depends on if she wants to draw the book. I don't know. This is a whole new territory for me. I'm wanting to get some pages drawn up and stuff like that for her book. And I don't know exactly how payment and stuff like that. But, back to this. LOL, I'll start. When do you plan on starting Ruby Volume 4? Well, for me, Ruby Volume 4 will come after Chibi. Mr. Squeaks is squeaking again. That'll come after the Chibi stuff. And this month is going to be busy because Owl House, Amphibia is coming back. We got My Little Pony, Pony Life. Just let me know whenever, LOL. So she goes by the same name on Instagram.
That sounds good.
So
yeah, because I've not really considered myself an artist. So I would love to see some of your artwork and see.
Yeah. Well, you got your phone right there.
Oh, I can just.
Yeah, you can go Instagram. She goes by the same name, by the way, y'all. Jelly Pop Rocks. Go follow her. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah. But no, Ruby. We'll get to the hummingbirds in a minute. But Ruby Volume 4, it'll come after the first volume of Chibi. And then I'll do the World of Remnant stuff. And then I'll jump into Volume 4 of Ruby. Which, the Chibi stuff, that's going to be a total of 6 videos, at 4 episodes apiece. So, yeah. So, other than that, though, she said something about hummingbirds.
Yeah, and the reason I was like, I've
Yeah,
also been thinking about classic rock
I'll
songs.
find that for you.
Classic rock songs lately, and being on the road with my honey this week, all this romance.
Let me find this.
But I just actually love the Bob Seger's song "Night Moves," and so our hummingbirds outside tend to go. They tend to go at night. Just really, they think they're sneaking by with something, so they'll just flock around. Thank you. I'll follow. Yes, I will follow you. That sounds good. I'll look at some of your things. Yes, that sounds wonderful.
But yeah,
if they'll come to the hummingbird feeder, and I made sure I had fresh food in it before we left, and they have just drained that big feeder. But like, I wanted to do a video of filming somehow.
She wants a night camera. So.
Yeah, night cam and video them at night. And then play that Night Move song in the background because they think they're getting by with something. It's so funny because they get so bold at night, and I never knew that about hummingbirds.
Oh, yeah.
But our hummingbirds do that, so.
So yeah, that would be
cool.
interesting to get us a night vision camera for that.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all some fuel for the fire for those who like. I love that. I don't have many hummingbirds by me. No hummingbirds by her.
Well, do you have a feeder out?
No feeder. Well, that'll take a moment.
No feeder.
But
if you have I will tell you how I have gotten some hummingbirds to come. I love nature, so if you have any nature questions, anybody, I'll do my best to answer. 56 years
woods.
Old. Oh, just woods. Well, that's even better because I think the nesting time for the hummingbirds is.
Do you need the mic moved so
no.
you can see?
No, just in the late summer, I think is when they nest. But this year, experientially, I've had hummingbirds in a greater number of them in this early spring, and then they dropped off for 2 to 3 weeks, and I only got 1 or 2 here and there in the daytime. And I was like, where did they go? So now they're starting to come back, and obviously at night. So the woods, that's where you're best off to be. So just if you want to make a solution of hummingbird feeder solution, do not put dye in it. Please do not, because that can supposedly harm them. And I know that for a fact, but I wouldn't do it. And then I would just take about a third of. Your proportions are 1/3 cup of sugar to 2/3 cups of water, I'd say. So that would make a full cup, and that'll get you started in your hummingbird feeder. And just kind of swish it around, and you can pour it in with a little, pour measuring cup, or you can pour. It took me a while to figure that out, that I didn't need a funnel to put it in. It takes me a while on technical things. Y'all gotta forgive me because I'm really, really smart, but technical things is hard.
Yeah.
So I didn't, in other words, the pouring container, it didn't occur to me that I could pour it in. So I was making paper funnels out of stuff and trying to pour it in. For years.
Not working, huh?
For years.
Let me jump onto Diamond Stingray here real fast. Because Diamond Stingray did make a comment. Technically, this is about Steven Universe, by the way.
Oh.
Technically, Steven was corrupted. It's more of shape-shifting combined with natural corruption. I could see what you're saying there, but for me, it was kind of like Steven was shape-shifting into what he saw himself as. I didn't see him getting corrupted necessarily. But, to each their own. They can interpret things the way they want. Jelly just said definitely a lot of baby bunnies, though. She's taking care of some baby bunnies right now. The coincidences that you always live stream when I'm painting makes me laugh, LOL. Also, defo gonna hang a feeder. Yeah.
Definitely.
Painting, yeah. Do you play Minecraft? Diamond, I don't play Minecraft. Literally the only thing I've been playing lately is that PlayStation Classic back there on the TV, and the only reason I bought it was for Final Fantasy VII, so I've just been trying to relive some Final Fantasy VII days.
Hey, do our sons play Minecraft?
The boys might play Minecraft, but only over there at John's.
You told me their dad's name.
So?
Okay.
Jelly, that's okay. You were creative. Do it yourself funnels. Okay, and we got Angelic in here. Hey there, how you doing? I always mispronounce your name, dude. Amar, okay, press number one. Amir?
Yes.
So is it Amir? Just hit 1 for Amir or 2 for Amar. Yeah, I'll remember that now. So 1 for Amir, 2 for Amar.
Amir.
Yeah. Angelic, did you know there is going to be Infinity Train Book 3? I did see something on Google about it. It did pop up, but I didn't tap on it because I didn't want an analysis quite yet. I'll look at like a preview and stuff like that when it comes out, which I'm very timid on doing that because I don't want the story, ruined for me. I kind of got a gist of where they're going to go with it. I know Apex is going to have a lot to do with it, but it's just, it is what it is. Amir, how are you? We are doing good. How about yourself, Dawn? This is my wife, by the way, for those who are just jumping in.
Hey.
Just to put some fuel for the fire so that y'all might have some questions. We do have a 20-year age gap. I'm 36, 56, and yeah. So I figured that might sprinkle a little water on there for y'all to ask questions.
I'm doing pretty well, especially since I got home to the house and some things have bloomed in my garden since we had left, including the forget-me-not flowers, which are a brilliant blue. They're beautiful, and more of my sunflowers have flowered. And I don't know if y'all are gardeners, but actually it's something else that I really enjoy, so I could share what I know if you wanted to get started on a garden. So
okay, so number 2, so closer to Amar. I know I always mispronounce your name, but I'm closer on number 2 with Amar. Okay, so cool.
Oh, I am sorry. I'm sorry, Amar.
Oh, you think I'm terrible.
I said it wrong.
You're not bad with names.
I'm
terrible.
I was being like smart or something.
I'm terrible with names. But Ben, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last name because I'm terrible with names.
I'll help you.
Okay. Will you continue Infinity Train reactions? I'm very timid about it, but because it's Warner Brothers and all that stuff, and they are very, very heavy-handed with the strikes lately when it came to Steven Universe. Not the if I can get words out of my mouth, not the copyright claims, but yes, that next comment's going to make you feel good.
I know, I already read it. Thank you so much.
But Warner Brothers, I'm very timid with them lately. I'm still slowly unlisting some of the Steven Universes because some of their strikes have come off. But I am going to attempt to still react to Infinity Train Book 3 when it does come out. Granted, yes, that's going to be on HBO Max, but I should be able to find a way to still react to it. So
it's a book, right? It's a book too?
Well, that's what they call their seasons.
But
instead of like season 1, season 2, like we got all of Reba series, season 1 through 6. Infinity Train calls their stuff books, like book 1, book 2, and now we're on book 3.
So it's Disney.
It's Warner Brothers.
Okay.
Which, yeah, that's why I'm very timid about it. None but okay. That's back to more. Jelly Pop Rocks. Wait, she looks so much younger.
Thank you.
So yes, 56. Looks so much younger. I try to encourage her all the time that she is not nearly as old as she thinks in her head because she looks so much younger.
Appreciate it.
Amar, dang it, I'm gonna get that name right one day. Hey, there you are, Claude. Amar, what do you think of the fan art? Oh yeah, the fan art that you shared. I actually like it. I need to slow down and actually take a good look at it because it has been a busy week. He shared some fan art on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just been a really busy week. I was only really able to just look through it really fast, dude. But I always like alternative versions, and with them being a grim version of themselves, I think that would look pretty cool. So I'll check it out in a little bit more detail later on.
Which show is the Emperor from?
The Emperor?
Yeah.
Who do you mean?
Because he said, who do you think is the true identity of the Emperor?
I haven't got that far yet. That's why I didn't know who the Emperor was.
Okay.
I did glance and see your name, so yeah. But who do you think the true identity of the Emperor is?
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but right now, thinking about it, clicking in my head, that's on the Owl House, by the way. Mm-hmm. That is a show that you would not want to watch.
It has owls.
But it also has magic.
It depends if I can separate
Witches.
the magic. No. If I can separate the magic from... No.
Yeah. But the Emperor right now...
Wait a minute.
It just clicked in my head.
Tangled had a witch.
Oh, yeah, but it was the villain.
I could do... They're not the villains?
No. We're learning. We gotta learn our magic.
Okay.
And right now, Luz...
Not.
Luz, I don't know what the heck I'm thinking. Luz can't do regular magic like a regular witch.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So she's got to learn all the glyphs.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah. But no, the Emperor right now for me, as it's clicking in my head, I'm thinking that it's actually, jeez, for some reason her name slipped my mind, but, jeez, what is her name?
Who?
You wouldn't know. But nonetheless, her dad is who I'm thinking. I know you, for some reason, I haven't watched the show in forever, so her name's slipping my head. I'm thinking it's her dad in general is the ultimate emperor, and that's why her sister is actually working with the emperor because, you know, I believe it's their dad. So, yeah. Cold Marshmallow. I think this is the first time I might have seen you in here, so that's cool. Have you seen the new Owl House titles? Haven't seen the titles yet. Mar, so how is the weather in your country?
Can I answer this one?
I was going to say, okay. I know she was enjoying the weather a second ago before we came in here. So
I feel so included to be asked. I'm so excited.
But hold on a second. I'm giving you a reference of where he's from.
Oh.
Unless you already know.
Oh.
Egypt.
Oh, okay.
So he's in Egypt. We're here in the southeast of America.
Well, if Amar would please share after I share this, and if he would share how the weather is in Egypt, because I bet it's absolutely beautiful country. I've never been there. But yes, over here, I went outside a few minutes ago to get something from his truck. And it was like an exciting beginning of what I think is going to be a storm. And I used to be afraid of storms, but now I'm not. So it was like, it was stirring up, the wind was starting to blow. And it was just, it's getting dark, but it's like not completely dark yet. So it was the coolest pre-storm, deal. So yeah. Amara, how's the weather in Egypt?
So, yeah, she was saying pretty much that she likes the storm that's coming, and yeah. I was saying how I was like, no, I don't like this. It's getting too windy, and I'm afraid the power might go out on us, and then we'll be sitting here in the dark. Y'all would still be able to see us, but no, you wouldn't. Mm-hmm. We'd be in the dark. But nonetheless, though, Jelly Pop Rock said, "Oh, something to add art-wise." One of my coworkers asked where the Drunk Crow and YouTube came from. Thanks for that. That was last Saturday's live stream. Oh. Claude, how do you feel about DuckTales' version of the Gravity Falls character? I don't think I've seen that. I might have seen it, but I don't think I have. I might actually have I might have some of that fan art saved on my phone somewhere. Mm-hmm. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't at the same time. It's kind of weird.
Okay. So
but I like it for the most part. What were you saying?
I see Amar said right now it's very hot, so it means 40 degrees. I'm sure Celsius.
That's Celsius, yeah.
Yeah, and then so, and then in the winter it's very.
There goes our rain, actually.
Yeah, I was right. It's gonna rain. That's really cool. I'd really like to see it. I'd like to go there someday.
Oh yeah, I'd love to go there one day too.
I mean, just to go see all the countries in that area and stuff.
Oh yeah, it'd be great. But in winter it's very good. Mm-hmm. Diamond Stingray. A lot of people think the Emperor might be Luz's dad, and I mean a lot. Oh, okay, Luz's dad. See, I was thinking of what's her face, and I do not know why I cannot remember her name, but I can't. No, I wasn't thinking Luz's dad, but that's an interesting concept as well. Luz. Let's see. No, we haven't heard not one. We haven't. Have we even heard Luz say anything about her dad? I don't think we have. So that would be interesting to find out if that is true. Amphibia. Okay, so here's Amphibia. That Amphibia is a show that is pretty much about a girl who got sent into a portal, and now she's in some sort of frog newt sort of
Yeah, I've
land.
seen some of their episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have? Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good.
a long time ago. I think are they coming back out
Hey,
with new ones
cuties.
now?
We actually. Oh yeah. Season 2's coming.
Okay, no wonder I haven't seen.
Hey,
that.
just kitties here, by the way. Hey there.
Yeah. Hey.
Amphibia is going to have a season 2 episode that will be an homage to Gravity Falls. Oh, okay, that's great because I do remember seeing Kitty. Be careful in here. We actually had the door open.
Come here, kitty cat.
And that's not normal for me. The Amphibia though, the Gravity Falls thing, that's actually pretty awesome because I do remember seeing that one episode where they're climbing the books and stuff, and that Gravity Falls book actually fell down. So I'm not even going to try to pick the cat up. Ida, that's the name that I was
jumping
thinking.
on something.
Ida, that's the name I'm thinking of. I think it's her dad. That's just me personally right now, and that just clicked in my head a second ago. Yeah, she's sniffing her. Oh, there she goes.
Oh my gosh, she's laying on the cord.
Well, it happens. But yeah, back to these. Do you think Marcy is evil, and do you think Sasha is getting redeemed? I did see a thumbnail. It wasn't spoiler, but I saw them in kind of a Star Wars-esque pose where they were having kind of a lightsaber duel. So Sasha will probably get redeemed, and I'm sorry that these aren't questions of stuff that...
This is your channel. I'm here to be a supportive supporter.
I'm just making sure, I'm sorry, Of course, by all means.
I'm here, but I'm just here.
But, yeah, I think Sasha's going to probably get redeemed, and she'll probably, be a character that a lot of people like. Kind of like Diamond Tiara on My Little Pony, or, I'm trying to think, what's her face from Gravity Falls? The blonde, snooty one. Y'all know who I mean. Y'all know when I'm just doing stuff, names slip my mind quickly, but y'all know who I mean. I think she'll be that kind of character. As for Marcy, I think she has something ultimately to do with this whole thing in general. Maybe her dad might be the Emperor. I don't know. Wait. Not Emperor. I'm getting my shows mixed up, which could be a good crossover, but maybe she just knows something that's going on in this whole thing. I think maybe she might be the cause of it.
Emperor's Owl House, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting my shows confused.
I picked up a little trivia there.
Yeah. But like I said earlier, Just Kitty was in here, so hey, how you doing? Do you think Marcy is evil? I do think Marcy might have something to do with all this. So Ida, yes. Cold Marshmallow. Spoiler alert, there are okay. It's just the title, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. Titles for there. These are the titles for the Owl House. Senses and Insensibilities. What? Actually, I think that might be episode 11, and 12 is Adventures in Elements, which we've already seen that episode actually. And then number 3 is the first day, which of course might be the first day of her school. And number 14 is Really Small Problems. 5 is Understanding Willow. Willow's an interesting character as well. I like her. Amar. Whew. I've been reading a lot. Okay, trying to catch my breath here. Alright, do you... Oh, okay, will I read the Ruby comics, or the manga, or the books, or will I play the game? When we went to Second and Charles the last time, I saw a couple of the comic books, but I heard they discontinued them. So I was like, if they're going to discontinue them, plus they were having the whole distribution problems with the Diamond publisher who publishes most of the comic books that are out there.
Now,
So,
yeah. Okay, what's the gist on Ruby again? Just a quick summary of
oh wow.
what it's about. Who does that one?
Okay, who does that one is Rooster Teeth. And don't worry, I will catch
Oh.
up with the comments.
That's the one that you can see full episodes
Yeah,
on.
that's the one that I can upload the full reaction to.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no, like inappropriate scratching or.
Really?
Well, I didn't say that kind of inappropriate scratching. I went like this.
Oh.
So
Just,
there's no
oh my
burping, no nothing. I
heavens.
can't just, edit stuff
Oh.
out.
Listen.
So, yeah, and see, that's the lag, by the way. Did you just see me doing
yes,
this again?
and I can't even. It's confusing me.
So, well, I gotta have this up in order to see the comments.
It's even worse in person.
Oh, I know it is. But it's hard to really describe Ruby because I'm only in the 3rd volume.
Mm-hmm.
I know what to say in my head, but to say it out loud is a whole nother thing. Because there's so much within the first 3 volumes to really, just say that it could be about, that it's just hard to. Pretty much in a nutshell, the main 4 characters, Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang. I could go into the fact that Ruby and Yang are both, they're sisters, technically half-sisters, before y'all correct me. Pretty much in the world of Remnant, that's the place that it's called. And no, I'm terrible with descriptions, by the way. So, y'all are going to be really upset with my description. But the world of Remnant, that's what the land is called and stuff like that. Well, it's not called World of Remnant, but Remnant. And pretty much these girls and a bunch of guys too. Everybody can do everything here. It's all equal. But they're hunters and huntresses.
Okay, so yeah.
And what they do is pretty much protect the world against the Grimm. And there's also, of course, there's villains and stuff like that. Other people. Now we're up to the 4 maidens and how they've got winter, fall, spring, and summer powers. It's a convoluted mess that's hard to describe, but pretty much
like it.
I got volume 2 sitting right there.
Oh, well,
and oh wait, no, it ain't
there
sitting right
goes
there.
Squeaky chair.
Yeah, Mr. Squeaks.
Yeah. I'll definitely watch.
It's not right there right now, but it is over there. It's beside the Batman.
Why do they spell it like that?
RWBY.
Ruby.
Yeah,
Ruby.
pronounced Ruby.
I know.
But it's Ruby, W. Weiss, B. Blake, Y. Yang.
Okay.
RWBY for the 4 main characters.
Okay.
So it's a terrible summary, and y'all would do so much better on it. So by all means, y'all can tell her more about what it could be about. Just don't jump into volume 4 yet. I gotta go up a little.
I know. Yes.
The blonde snooty one. Yeah, from Gravity Falls. LOL.
Yeah, but you missed the one. How do you like Train Your Dragon ending?
Ending for the series or ending for the movies? Because I haven't watched the series completely.
How many movies are there?
I believe 4. I haven't watched all 4 movies.
I gotta catch up on that.
And that problem is we probably don't have the right streaming service or nothing like that. But I haven't watched all the movies. I thought about buying some toys today of it. They were only $2.50 a piece, but I didn't.
I liked it. How to Train Your Dragon movies.
I like the movies.
I saw 2, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
we saw one in the big theater.
Yeah, the theaters. Seats. I just haven't watched the series in itself full. I've seen little tidbits here and there, but I just haven't watched everything because, of course, I'm busy watching a bunch of other stuff. Claude, do you see any of the My Little Pony villains, even the redeemed ones, show up in Pony Life? I could see them doing Discord. Discord will work pretty well with, this whole Pony Life thing because it's goofy, it's silly, it's fun, so Discord would kind of mesh well with that, I think, as long as they can get John Delancey to do the voice again, which they probably can't, because the show, yeah. Okay.
It's a pretty good villain.
Who? Oh, Discord?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I don't have all that stuff up
Because
there
he
right
like tricks you, and like he doesn't seem like super duper villainy, but you know he's still bad.
now. Well,
I mean,
he's
he's
got
like
a heart of gold
sneaky.
when it comes to Fluttershy.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a thing for Flutter.
really?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
On the last episode, they're technically together.
oh my.
What live action shows do you two watch? Okay, see, there we go. Now you got something to talk about.
We both.
I'm gonna let her answer this one, so she's more,
Are they talking
I don't
about
want to,
like what? Joe, stop talking.
live
Okay,
action.
Okay, are you talking about the ones on television?
Like
or-
Reba, Roseanne.
Oh, live action. I thought they were talking about
Not
like
cartoons.
like the graphic the movies that like Beauty and the Beast remake and the
That's a live action movie,
Jungle
yeah.
Book remake.
That can
Yeah.
classify. It's a movie,
I mean,
show, whatever.
We watched
Pretty much anything.
we watched a lot of the live action like the Disney remakes like Jungle Book and Lion King and
Lion King.
he was disappointed with Lion King, so was I. Because in Lion King it wasn't we liked the original so much. I got him the Blu-ray as a special gift one time because that was his favorite movie for Christmas. But yeah, Jungle Book was we didn't like Lion King remake because it was so bland. It wasn't even funny.
It didn't have no color.
It didn't have any brightness and color to it. You know, the characters.
Television shows. How about that though?
Reba is like
of course,
our
Reba.
favorite.
Yeah.
We were like in the truck trying to watch something, so we had it up on the screen of his little phone, and I was
That's
still.
because I was playing a game at the same time.
Oh, gee. But it was like so cool because even I've seen them and I love them so much that
Kitty.
I could know what was coming up. So the Reba show is awesome.
Roseanne.
I like some of the Roseanne shows, and I like them mostly because of the interactions between Roseanne and Dan in their marriage. I like her personality because she's so real, and he's real too. But somehow it meshes, and they can be honest with each other, but they can still be expressive and show emotions like anger or extreme joy. They're just real, and the way they deal with their kids is real.
Mm-hmm.
But they're such a sweet family, and I guess I just have always wanted authenticity to be in my life and to be a person who's authentic because I admire that is in her, the way she is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's got that kind of Shrek kind of.
No,
I don't care.
She's
that,
Shrekish. That's for sure.
Care what nobody thinks about me attitude,
Couple other shows really fast. Andy Griffith, of course.
Oh yeah, that's live action.
Yes, that's live action. Just because it's black and white.
I love Andy Griffith.
Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, Dick Van Dyke, yes.
And I watch a lot of Boy Meets World. She'll watch it with me if I put it on.
Boy Meets World is good. I like it.
Since we got Disney Plus, I've pretty much went all through Smart Guy, pretty much all that kind of stuff. I want to watch So Weird again, but I know she would be weirded out by that show probably a little bit because it's a bunch of conspiracy stuff.
Oh yeah, no.
But yeah, those are a lot of the live action shows we watched though. Diamond Stingray real fast because I'm getting a little backed up on the comments, but that's okay. There is a scene in the Owl House sneak peek that made a lot of Luz x Amity shippers very excited. I personally ship them too. I'm not a big shipper, especially but relationships. But yeah, I'm probably gonna watch that preview on my own. I still haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna probably watch it on my own later. Jelly Pop Rocks, the gist of Ruby. RWBY. Basically an obsession that took a good year of my life.
Oh, really? I have to watch that.
Ruby is
That's a good way to put it.
Ruby is kind of like people with weird superpowers that attend school to kill monsters.
Oh, okay. It's like, I like this as I'm hearing this.
That might be a bad explanation.
No, I really like it because word pictures are awesome. Word pictures. That's how I'll describe things too sometimes, and it's easier to see,
So pretty much it's some guys and girls in high school age learning to fight monsters.
I'm so
Like
there.
Ruby she started out as 15. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the others started out at like 17, 18 years old.
Okay.
She
I'll
was
watch
kind
it.
of like a prodigy type.
Can you find it for me?
I got volume 2 up there.
Oh, yeah.
I have to find volume 1, all
Okay.
that stuff. Or you could just go through the reactions.
Oh, yeah. You said you don't want me to watch them.
Eh,
Not when
when
he's
I'm-
with me. If he's with me, he doesn't want me to
It's
watch.
different. It's hard to watch yourself react. I don't want to watch myself watch TV because I already know what's going to happen. I've watched myself. I'm the one who watched it.
I like to hear what he does, like say, as Mr. Rogers always said.
She just likes to get to the ending. You see that?
I like the
She's just
endings
ready
and
for
the
everything to
beginnings.
end.
No, I like the endings and the beginning.
But I just tried drawing a bird and it looks like a blob. Oh yeah,
Okay.
you can see
But
her
that's
stuff right
okay
there.
because sometimes you can get a picture and go from that. But you know that you're a better artist than me.
Ah,
You
okay.
can do.
Okay, so this is you. This is about voice acting, of course. This is, voice acting, like, well, the voice of cartoons.
Mhm.
Does your wife think race and gender matters when it comes to voice acting? Such as a black guy, such as a white guy voicing a black guy. Does that really matter?
No. If you take that, I would say it doesn't matter.
Okay. Such as maybe white guy voicing Asian or Asian voicing a white guy. It all works out all the same,
Okay, if you
black guy voicing white.
It depends on the creator of the show, what they want in the show, because it should be the way that they want it to be.
I'm gonna say it don't have to be politically correct, by the way,
to best portray.
because it doesn't matter to me.
What, Joe? Stop talking. I was like, no, I'm just.
I know. Go ahead. He asked you.
Okay. No, it's just, what I'm trying to say is, like, I think the creator, yeah, they should be the one to have the say in who is in their film, and I think it should be whoever optimally, when they do the interviews and see their portfolios, who fits best. And you're gonna know, because like I write songs and I write different things, and I just don't, I think that's up to the author, the composer, the song or whatever you're doing, to have it be the way that you want it to come across. Let's say the Proud Family. Okay,
Proud Family? Okay.
If they had the Proud Family out there still making those, okay, if they want to do another season and they would like to have an Asian voice actor, go for it. But the
Asian
thing,
voice actor voicing a black girl.
if it comes out to be that it fits, if in the interview, if it sounds like he or she wants it to sound, then so be it. It shouldn't be you shouldn't put people in a box like that.
Pretty much it should be up to the creative direction of the directors and creators.
Yeah,
if the person fits the role, even if they're Asian voicing a black person or Asian voicing white, or I'm trying to use something else other than whites, voicing black characters and stuff like that. So, because that's the big one right now, is white people are voicing black characters and stuff like that. And that's big in the animated community right now.
And as far as
it doesn't matter to me personally. I know I accidentally interrupted her, but...
Well, as far as the gender question, yeah, I would rather, with that, just what?
No, yeah, I was just agreeing and saying, oh, yeah, gender. Because Bart Simpson is voiced by a female.
Okay, I didn't know that, but what I'm saying is, with the gender thing, I would personally rather hear a girl's voice and girl character, boy's voice, boy character. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me. But I don't. That's what I think, because let's say,
Spike from My Little Pony, voiced by a woman.
Yeah. So I think that's just my thing. But again, the creator, if somebody's voice goes best with
the voice that goes best for the job.
They should pick that,
Like I said, you don't have to be politically correct. You say what you think.
That's what I think. It should best be girl voice and girl actor.
But you still, the gender is what you think, that should be the gender of the character, huh?
You are.
Even though Bart Simpson is voiced by a woman. Okay, I'm playing devil's advocate. I'll stop.
Watch The Simpsons, you nut brain.
I better stop. But yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate, so I'll stop. Where were we? Okay, live action shows, Papa. Okay, trying to get caught up here. I know I'm terrible with catching back up real fast, but okay. So Cold Marshmallows here. So they just posted these. So here's the rest of. Okay, 16 is enchanting. Oh, enchanting Grom fight, which is of course a prom episode. Next episode is going to call Wing It Like a Witch. I can think of some stuff for that. Number 18 will be Agony of a Witch, and last the two-parter season, Young Blood, Old Souls. Don't worry, it's not what you're thinking. Alright, yeah, I could think of some stuff for those titles. Amar, the movies, and they are 3, not 4. Really? There's 3 of them? I thought there was 4.
Oh,
Okay. How to Train Your Dragon movies.
Okay, that's.
I haven't watched all the movies honestly, so I can't give a real answer. I'm trying to work my way down.
The books are.
The books are important, especially after the fall.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, I haven't watched all the movies and stuff.
I really like the animation in those.
I love the old Lion King, especially the Arabic version.
Okay, interesting. I'd like to see that.
Is there a difference between Arabic version and the English version? Granted, yes, I'm behind on comments, but by all means, please let me know. Cold Marshmallow. I can't wait for the new Owl House episodes. I'm waiting on them, that's for sure. I had problems with all the magic and witch stuff at first, but then it's like, okay, this is a cartoon, it's a fantasy world, I got you, it's okay. Pop Rocks, I'll be back. Gonna grab some water, cool beans. You're probably already back by now, so we'll see you then. By the way, that you can still check out our stuff right there.
I will.
I thought she was going to check it out while we were on stream.
And too bad Roseanne got fired. Yes, it was. It was because she probably didn't mean that the way that it came across, and she probably, to me, she's so talented, and it's such a shame, that she. It's just a shame.
Well, the whole firing thing, it is a shame she got fired because. I'm sorry interrupting you, but
I hope she never. I hope everything comes back to where she can get back in because she's hilarious.
Well, they killed her character off.
Oh gosh.
But the whole fact is that show was actually, the whole, the new version of the show was actually.
Goodness.
Yeah, the new version of the show was actually tackling some really important issues from both perspectives, and I really enjoyed that about the show. It did actually show, well, I don't know if it actually showed the conservative point of view, that good, but it did show both sides of the spectrum, because Dan is a rough and tumble gruff guy, and his grandchild, what would a grandparent do in that situation who is conservative? So, and I'm not going to get political and not that, so I'm being very vague about the situation. So, yeah. I'm going to run through like 3 or 4 comments really fast just to kind of try to catch up.
Jelly Pop Rocks, your artwork is beautiful.
Hopefully we'll get to that in a minute. Too bad. Diamond Stingray, would you classify Corrupted Steven as a villain? I personally do. Did he destroy anything though? I can't remember. He might have destroyed part of the house, or he was, but he wasn't. He was a villain to himself most of all. And that's kind of what depression can do to you. It can make you your own worst enemy. So, yeah. Okay. The Owl House is good. Is the Owl House good? I honestly don't know if it's over there in Egypt, because I know how a lot of the Middle Eastern countries are. It might not be available over there, but you would probably like it. So, yeah, Trixie and Cozy Glow would also work in Pony Life. Oh, yeah, Trixie and Cozy Glow definitely would. As well as Starlight. I'm definitely waiting to see if they bring her in. Riley Anthony, hey there, how you doing? Short Dragon just got HBO Max. You know the good thing about HBO Max? We don't have it yet, but supposedly it comes with our cell phone plan. So I'm definitely going to look into trying to get that if it's free. Cause she wants what's that? Scooby Doo. She wants Scooby Doo. So
Yeah.
oh, you're still scrolling through a bunch of her stuff.
Those are awesome. Those are really awesome.
My Amazon
Pictures.
don't worry, it ain't the Rona when she cough, y'all. My Amazon won't accept my payment. This isn't funny. Oh, Jelly Pop Rocks is back. Amazon won't accept my payment. Claude, are you going to watch Close Enough? Honestly, I don't know what Close Enough is. So if I was to try to say something to that, I'd have no idea what I'm talking about. And the series ending is before How to Train Your Dragon 2 movie. Okay. I will try to eventually watch on my own time. One day. I can't give a promise or guarantee. But one day I'll try to watch How to Train Your Dragon. And all the movies and stuff like that with it. Hey Billy and Miss Billy.
Hey.
That is, I'm terrible with names, Passy. That's what I'm going to go with. Ooh, and hi chat. From Passy. Passy again. Is this a bad joke? Billy looks cool with his snowy suit. Oh yeah, I forgot I was even wearing the Olaf pajamas. Clyde,
It's got it cold enough here to snow in here.
I'm wondering if it's really bad lag or just I'm trying to figure all that out.
I gotta turn that dinger on.
Nah, you ain't gotta turn it off. It ain't hurting nothing. The Proud Family is coming back to Disney Plus, entitled The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder. Proud Family was a good show. It doesn't get enough credit for what it was.
I like Fat Albert too.
Oh, see, she's taking us back to the 70s and 80s.
That's because that's what one of the cartoons
That's what she grew up with. And Scooby-Doo.
Hey, it's Fat Albert.
And I put the Alex
Hey.
Sandik's name because I'm from Alexandria. Okay. I got you now. I got you. Okay, so you're pretty much Alexandria, Egypt. Cool. Claude, could you see Magica teaming up with Scrooge to stop Fowl? If Fowl, we're getting into DuckTales now. She's watched a few episodes of DuckTales. If Fowl, I'm trying to also get down to the bottom and get caught up because we can't sit here all night, of course. I haven't even ate dinner yet. If Fowl crosses Magica, it would be interesting for them to work together and for Scrooge to let her use the magic of the number one dime just to see what she can do. It'd be interesting. I don't think it's going to happen, but it'd be interesting. And yes, there's magic in DuckTales. Not that kind, though. Okay. Jumping back to this. I do have a question about Monty Ohm's work. Okay, Passy. I do have a question about Monty Ohm's work. Don't know if I can ask it. I am not caught up on the chat. So, if you've got a question about Monty, go ahead and ask. And if it's spoiler, I'm pretty sure somebody will be able to remove it before I get to it. So, by all means, ask. Clyde, does your wife want a soccer or...
Do I know what a soccer
Does your wife know what a soccer or 1 Million Mom is? And if yes, how does she feel about them?
Oh, I know what a soccer mom is because I was
We
one.
were one. But that's different than what we're talking about.
What is it?
Pretty much, okay. I'm going to give you a fair warning now.
I want to know.
She would agree with a lot of the 1 Million Moms out there.
Okay, what is
Trying to get stuff canceled and off the television, such as 1 Million Moms is against the Owl House.
Okay.
1 Million Moms is against Harry Potter. And 1 Million Moms pretty much wants to control whatever's on TV and take it off. Because, Oh,
Is
think
a
of the
soccer.
children.
What's a soccer mom then?
Pretty much, it's another version of a 1 million mom.
Okay. Well, this is my feelings about that. When someone asks me how I feel about a controversial subject or any subject, I will tell them,
Oh, hey, kitty.
to the best of my ability, because I'm true to what I believe. I'm true to. I mean, I'm old. I have.
You're not old.
Well, I mean, I've been around for a long time. I'm set.
sorry, kitty.
I'm set in my
You
not
want
so
Papa?
much in my ways, but I'm set in my
Stay there.
my views, and that are solid foundational views. So yeah, if there was something like, would I tell them that I wouldn't recommend Harry Potter books, for instance? Yes, I would tell someone if they asked me. But do I believe in going around and, in burning the books or whatever? No, I don't. But if I'm going to be vocal and share what I believe about things with people myself, and above all with my own children, our own children. We have 3 boys, and for instance, this is kind of a humorous one too, because when I did never want them to be into Pokemon, because I felt like it was like, not good, and that's putting it mildly. But our oldest, when he was in kindergarten, his behavior grade took a nosedive when he started dealing out Pokemon cards. And so, for instance, I knew that's how I believed about that. So all through school, and all 3 of them raising them, they were never allowed to do Pokemon. And when his friends were roasting him at the final banquet in the senior year, they gave him Pokemon cards because that's the first cards he was allowed to have. But it's just a humorous example. I would tell people for sure how I feel, but I don't believe in going around and, running into the library and taking the books and throwing them out.
Yeah, pretty much in a nutshell, she'll tell you what she believes, but she won't force you to believe what she believes, like the 1 million moms.
I mean, if it's something really extreme or something that that I would want not in a library that went even more against my beliefs, then I might step out
If
there.
there's pornography in the library, I'd have if I'd have something to say. If there's a pornography in the library,
things that are just perverted or whatever, I'm not going to want in. But again, I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
But the whole point is, you ain't gonna push it and say, "Hey, you either believe what I say, or I'm just gonna get your show canceled." And I mean, it is what it is. But a little different. This is going back to the Lion King thing. This is Amar. A little difference in the words, especially the Scar song. His name is Scar, right? The evil one. Yeah, Scar is the evil lion. He's Mufasa's brother, and all that stuff. So, okay, that's pretty cool. It's just a little bit different wording, and okay, I like that. Jelly Pop Rock, she's saying thank you for saying
awesome.
her stuff.
I love it. It's very original, of course.
Okay. I'm definitely going to just hit a lot of this really, really fast. I know I said that before, but I'm just going to hit some of this stuff really fast. How would you have included more of the Captain of the Guards in this? Oh, Tangled final. Okay. And I'll get to that. See, I said I was going to hit these really fast, but the Captain of the Guards in Tangled, they could have definitely included him more by simply his last statement, like 3 or 4 episodes before it ended. He's like, "I'll never stop fighting for my daughter." And then we hardly ever see him again. The last time we saw him, he's handing over the role of Captain of the Guards to Eugene. And it's kind of like, okay, you just said you won't stop fighting for your daughter. The best way to fight for her is to be the Captain of the Guards and be able to be at that front line before she gets there so she can see you first. It would have been good to have him possibly be in a fight with her. Just something. I'm big on dialogue. It's going to sound horrible considering that I watch a lot of Ruby, but I'm not big on action. And, it's not the most important thing to me. I want dialogue. I want to be able to see something heartfelt and genuine. And they missed a huge opportunity with not giving the Captain of the Guards a story plot line to help, redeem Cassandra, as opposed to because he was her father. Technically, he wasn't. And he pretty much adopted her from, what's her face, Mother Gothel, because she left her. But it's just a huge storyline that should have been looked into, in my opinion. I don't know how I would have worked them into it more, but definitely could have had a moment. Other than, okay, you're the captain of the guards now, Eugene. Here you go. But, what did you think about Scoob? We haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh, it's a new movie?
Yeah, it's a new one.
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, they're kind of trying to create a whole, like, Hanna-Barbera universe.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a new Scooby-Doo movie. It's just called Scoob. It's kind of an origin / mystery movie. And I'm not going to pay $20 to watch it. It was one of the first ones that was released digital because of the whole virus and all that.
Oh,
because the theaters and stuff like that. So it wasn't in theaters, but it was on digital. And the reason why it costs so much, $20 to rent, just to rent it, because they know that once you rent it, 15 people can come to your house and watch it. So there we go. Okay, try this again. Okay, so I hit the resume button. I don't know how many people can hear me right now. Let me check one more thing really fast. Yeah, it is right there. Weird, just buffering. Yeah, sorry about that. My Amazon keeps declining me. Okay, so pretty much the camera's going dead. And I can't see what's happening right now. So, unfortunately, my question, do you want to watch? Okay, the Dead Fantasy thing with the Final Fantasy stuff. Okay, I'm going to jump in. You know what? Let me go ahead and I'm going to go back to this really fast. And we're going to pretty much, we're about to have to end it. Because it's, yeah, the camera is almost dead. So.
This has been fun.
Okay, so technical difficulty. That's okay. Things happen. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get to all of this. And yes, we had the camera go dead. I've got it plugged in. Hopefully it's charging. But at the same time, it's kind of like, hey, I will address the Clayton Brick Johnson. Did y'all know that Varian was going to have a spinoff series? Sadly, it did get canceled. Okay. I didn't, you happen to throw a comment up there and I haven't acknowledged you the whole stream, so sorry. What other kingdoms from Disney could you see Cassandra from Tangled going to? Off the top of my head, I can't really see. In later volumes of Ruby, you definitely get dialogue. Cool beans.
I don't know what Varian is.
Oh, Varian was a character on Tangled.
Oh.
I'm just trying to hit up a few comments that I missed while we had our little mishap. So, but I'm definitely, since we have all that happening, that's where I typed in technical difficulties. That's okay. Things happen. Noticed. Yeah.
That's something new.
It will be back. Goddess Salem. Hello, everyone. Yes. Goddess Salem. Salem's a character on Ruby. I just met her. I don't know nothing about Salem. Don't worry, y'all. But yeah, we are definitely about to. I can tell there's a weird buffering going on, so my Amazon keeps declining me, and that sucks. But hello again, Team Billy. Okay. Last two comments I'm gonna jump into real fast is these two, and we're gonna pretty much end it because I'm getting hungry. I haven't had dinner all night. We were actually going to do a Q&A between the two of us for 30 minutes. She was going to go sit over there and read, and I was just going to goof off with y'all. But it ended up working this way. So, from Clayton, do you think it was sad that Rapunzel lost her tower, or a good thing? Definitely a good thing because, she was trapped in there for 18 years. So, it's a good thing she lost that tower, in my opinion, because you kind of don't want to remember how someone kidnapped you and stuff like that and kept you for 18 years. And then Amar, I have a lot of fan art if you want to see it. What do you think of Ruby Chibi? Ruby Chibi's fun. It's energetic. It's little skits that are, fun to laugh at. And there's a lot to work with Blake there being a cat. So yeah, definitely my favorite one probably was her hopping into the box instead of enjoying the stuff that Yang got for her. Okay, well, here is early. Wait. An early goodbye, friends. Okay, so end in 4 a.m. Yeah, it is 4 a.m. over in Egypt, and yeah, it's 10 o'clock here. Okay, 4 a.m. here, go Europe. Okay, so we got a lot of 4 a.m.s and probably 10 p.m.s. So I know I was just, really spouting off there for at the end. Question, does your wife watch Ruby too?
I'm about to.
Okay. So,
I wish I could say I do because then I could talk about it more, but hopefully I will be. Yes, I'm gonna. He's got season 2, so I'm gonna watch it. What I can.
Yeah. So she's kind of getting into it, but she's probably like me. She's always so busy that she says she's going to watch something. I say I'm going to watch stuff all the time, but I never get to it.
Oh no, I
Such
mean
as
it.
all these DVDs up here of the Batman and Supermans and DC characters. I've got to watch
I
it.
really mean it.
Oh yeah, she really means it. Just like I really mean it when I'm going to say I'm going to watch all these movies
Okay,
up
do
here.
I do what I say I'm gonna do?
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah. So that this camera doesn't die on us again, you got anything else left?
Did you say so the scammer doesn't die on us?
No, that was a bunch of. I listen to scam baiting videos too, so I was about
JK.
I was about to go somewhere else with that comment, but nah.
Don't.
So, anything more? Because Dead Fantasy and dialogue is a no go. There is no dialogue, but there is a story, short one though.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Fantasy is kind of a mix between Final Fantasy and Ruby, from what I hear. I don't know.
So that's a game.
Well, it's Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7, the game I always play.
Yeah, the game.
It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just, yeah. I'm trying to end it, y'all. So, yes, gotta say, let me saying peace out, Billy and wife. And same thing to everyone else. Thanks for joining us here. No Final Fantasy and Dead or Alive. Yeah, that's it. It's a mix between Dead or Alive, which is a fighting game, and Final Fantasy, which is, and for me, it was a turn-based game. I don't know what this new stuff is. That's the game I'm playing a lot on the little classic there. So, hey, and you got off work just as we are ending. I'm literally about to say goodbye and all that good stuff. So, I don't know what else to say other than I will end it the same way I end everything. I'm going to get up. I'm going to leave her sitting here so I can hit that stop button. But, yeah, I'm sorry, Black Blast Gaming, but, we were here. We were good. We literally sat here for a good hour or so. So, I got to eat something for dinner eventually, though. So, unfortunately, we got to get off of here. So, yeah, I will have, of course, I always leave the live streams up for anyone who might want to, by some chance, go watch it and stuff like that. But, whatever this is, Team Truck and Billy for this fun and nice little live stream. Peace, man. Have a bit until next time. Have a bite until next time. Exactly. So I will stand up. I will end this. I'll let her, read whatever she's reading on the screen. And as I always end everything, hit that like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says, I like you as you are. See y'all later.
Bye.